So what is better than one Kizer Yorkie? It is two of them, and we have two of them right here for us to check out. So this one is the one with the PEI handle, which is transparent, and this one is the orange one. And the difference between them, in case you want to get one for yourself, is the price range. So this one over here is the cheapest one, and this one is a little bit on more the expensive side, but the difference in price is very small. Now the other big difference between them is the handle material. So this one is quite smooth and orange. It looks quite good as well. This one is a little bit more rough and it is not smooth, so it's better for the grip as well. Now, depending on what kind of things you're going to be doing with them, you should consider getting either one of those. So first of all, for jobs that you might get the knife kind of dirty, this is better because it's easier for it to wash off. If you're working in mud, dirty conditions, and you might get this dirty in any way, it's going to be much harder for you to get it out. At the same exact time, if you need a good grip, this one is much more slippery. It's not slippery to a fault because you can still get some grip out of this, but this one just gives you a much better grip because of the texture in itself. Both knives are very similar when it comes to the actual design. It's really all about the grip itself that makes the biggest difference between those two. And this one is all about also the style as well. So when you're thinking about getting those, it really comes down to which version you think is going to look better and which grip do you actually need for the job that you are doing. Now let's get into the actual features of the actual knife itself. So this one over here, and it doesn't matter which one you're going to be picking because the features are very similar. To open this up, all you have to do is to grab it over here and you move it just like this and you open this up. That's one way for you to open. For rapid deployment, you just put your finger right here and you press it down and it opens it up super quick. To close it, what you have to do is to put your finger right here and move it down. At the same time, you're grabbing the blade and moving it inside. So let's go ahead and do this. And we close the knife over here. We also have a carry clip, which is kind of big for the size of the knife we have. The knife itself, the size is pretty good as well. Now, when it comes to the actual grabbing over here, we don't really have too many hot spots over here. It's really good the way it's designed for you to grab the actual knife. And both knives feature the same exact thing here. Same way for you to grab them as well. But this grip is much more secure. I feel much more at ease with this grip over here because I know that it's not going to fall down or slip when I'm using it. On the other hand, this grip over here is a little bit more smooth, and of course if you are working on delicate jobs and you need a better grip, this is the one that you shouldn't actually consider. You want to get one that has the better grip, such as this one over here. Now it's all about the design itself as well. Some people enjoy the orange edition and some people enjoy a different edition. There was actually two more or maybe three more different variations of this knife as well. Now the next thing about this knife that I want to talk about is the frigidity factor of it, which is kind of fun for you to spin this around, to put this in your pocket. It also is super quick for you to deploy it as well, which makes it an utmost fun knife for you to have. And the small size of it makes it very friendly kind of size that you can take it on the go and not worry about people thinking, oh wow, he has a big knife on his hand. Well, this one is small, compact, good looking, and the blade size is kind of small as well, so you're not getting a very big blade over here. At the same time, you're getting a very nice design knife. There is a lot of attention to details. It is ergonomically very nicely made. It looks kind of cool, and at the same exact time, it deploys very fast for something this quick. So yeah, awesome action that you're getting with this knife overall. Now, for those of you who are on the fence and thinking, well, I shouldn't maybe get this, or should I get this? I tell you that this knife is just great. The functionality, the quality. Kizer makes amazing knives, and even if you don't collect Kizer knives and you just need it for a job or something for you to do or to give it as a gift, those will make very fine gifts. And specifically, I like the one finger flicking on this knife. It is just amazing. Lightning fast speed is something that you don't always get with knives. It sometimes takes them a while for them to deploy. And for those of you who are working and need a secure knife that is small, compact, and economical when it comes to its price, the Kizer is not going to disappoint you. It is top of the line. The company makes a lot of very nice affordable knives, and this one is no exception, especially how awesome it looks as well. So the biggest question would be, of course, the following: which one is better looking, and which one looks better for you? And if you are not sure on this one, well, it really depends what you like more. I do like this specific style. I think I do getting into the vibe of this knife. Now, in terms of comparison purposes, in case you wanted to know how it compares to other knives, well, we got the Spyderco Paramilitary, and you can see that this one is quite similar when it comes to the blade size. I mean, the blade size is almost identical, and that is pretty impressive right here. If you want to talking about the Dimeco, well, Dimeco itself, and this one has the same translucent thing right to this. They are similar as well, but this blade is a little bit bigger on the Dimeco, but the functionality, the looks of it is just awesome. I do think that you're going to totally enjoy if you're going to be getting one of those and you're loving every second when you're going to be using it. So now let's go ahead and get the scores for those knives and why should you get one for yourself. So this one is rated actually 9.5 out of 10, and this one is rated only 8.5 out of 10, and you might be wondering why. So this one is really much better knife because you are getting much more grips, and I love the grips enough to justify giving them a much higher ranking just because of that. On the other hand, the orange one over here is, yeah, it looks cool, but the little bit of price drop for it doesn't excuse the knife itself, because you're getting a very good knife, by the way, but the grips are just a little bit slippery for my taste, and therefore I think this one is almost perfect when it comes to the efficiency, economic, and the price, and of course the way it actually looks as well. So you're getting all of it with a knife that is really nice looking and rapid deployment and looks cool too. So pick whichever one you actually like and decide which one is right for you.